Keep your eyes on Freak in this one. He's been putting up a number of double-doubles in this recent outing, Shaq.
You know, Freak knows that he can do more than just be a scorer on this team. You know, he's a great passer. He's a great leader, especially for a young guy. He's looking for a shot. He's being active all the time, and he's really helping the others play at a high level, Ernie.
I haven't seen a guy like this come into the league in a long time, man.
Stop it.
I'm serious. Not a guy.
Everyone's in their seats here at the Oracle Arena as the Golden State Warriors look to grab a win in front of the home crowd here. So for the Lakers, their last game, a loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Just not a disciplined performance defensively in that game, guys. A lot of silly fouls hurt them throughout.
I think lack of discipline is the right phrase, Greg. I mean, a lot of silly fouls, and they did that even when they were in foul trouble.
Wasted no time on that one. Freak's got the first 3 points tonight for Los Angeles. All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Freak, he's in at center. Randall out there with Mo Harkless. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Simmons in at the shooting guard. Here's Simmons. Freak. And another three for the Lakers. Now Curry. Playing Brooklyn, he was nearly unstoppable. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And the shot is good. And it's 9 points for Freak.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Curry kicks to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
There's the pass to Freak. Lets the three fly. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
The drive by Green. Now, here's Thompson. He's guarded closely. Iguodala. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Iguodala. Launches it. And it's Freak missing.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Iguodala, no good. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Brooklyn Nets.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Now Clarkson, after the missed three from Klay Thompson. Clarkson kicks to Freak. The tray. Warriors with the rebound. Curry with it. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Harkless dishes to Freak. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Freak's got 15.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Now here's Curry. And here's Iguodala outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Los Angeles leading by 8. Clarkson kicks to Freak. Fires the three. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
I don't want us taking shots with hands in our faces. Move the ball.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. He said to his guys that they can take advantage of this defense if they just work as hard as possible to find the gaps on the floor and keep the ball moving from side to side on the offensive end. He also wants to see a patient offense, work for the shot, move the ball around, and as he told them, quote, if you don't see a good shot, find someone who does. So still in the opening quarter and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Livingston, no luck.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Now here's Freak. 18 points for him. Clock at 6. And he dunks it down.
He couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Here's Williams after the basket by the Lakers. Thompson for 3. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Thompson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And that one's good. Freak.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Here is Livingston. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Thompson misses. Lakers leading by 13. Here's Freak. And another 3 for the Lakers.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Now here's Green. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced getting his shot and also incorporating his teammates.
And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 17-7 run. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And he gets the bucket. And that's now 29 points for Freak.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Williams kicks to Thompson. And it's Thompson again missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
A nice shot by Tucker.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects.
And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range, told us about his comfort.
Anywhere 5-6 feet outside that 3.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just...
Some changes for Golden State. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Green. Klay Thompson comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Taking a look at the Lakers. Freak in at the 4 spot. He's out there with P.J. Tucker. Omer Ashik is out there with Clarkson. And it's Holiday in at the shooting guard position. Clarkson passes to Freak. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. The three-pointer no good. Warriors trail by 18. Curry dishes to Varejão.
And they only have a chance to check out Freak here. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. First in scoring, first in shooting percentage. And of course, he's second in the league rebounds per game. His work ethic on the glass, unmatched.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much. When you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Freak. He's got 30 points, and talk about the 3-ball for him. Wow, unbelievable from long distance.
Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today. Boy, he is just dangerous out there.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Clippers played some outstanding basketball. He ended with 41 points and was his usual self on the glass, grabbing just about any missed shot that came off the rim. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Here's Laverne. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Lakers leading by 19 points. Clarkson kicks to Freak. Beyond the arc. The Warriors pull it in. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Williams. There's a minute left in the first half of basketball. Here's the screen. Clarkson passes to Freak. From deep. The shot is off.
Well, after that great first quarter from outside, he's cooled down here.
Pass to Williams. Here is Livingston. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And the shot is good.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Lakers leading by 15. Clarkson dishes to Freak. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. The tray. That's good. Freak's got 34.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Thompson up top, guarded by Tucker. It's Thompson off the drive. The rebound by Holiday. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Lakers lead by 18. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. We'll watch the Miami Heat in this one as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Taking a look at the Lakers, they haven't forgotten the fact that this team swept them last year in the regular season. This is a game they had circled going in. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding on to the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do. Just getting his points. Now, if he just comes in and plays the way he's been playing, then he will be that guy.
Well, let's go to the big stat chaser. What do you think?
It's home to Tinseltown and the Lakers, Los Angeles, California, as we bring you an interconference rivalry here at the Staples Center. It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the floor for Miami, the big men are Bosh and Whiteside. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade, and it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. They grab their own miss, and he gets it to go.
Always nice to get the first lead of the game.
Yeah, I agree with you there because to me it's just much more comforting to play from the front than to be battling from behind.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Wade. Dragic with a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Dragic has got his first 3 points of the game. Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded by Dragic. And a wide open look for Freak. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Now here's Winslow. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Suns in Phoenix. Bosh a screen on Holiday. Just 5 to shoot.
That's a wall.
Bosh kicks to Wade. And the shot falls short this time.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. 6 points for Freak.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Right now we're going to go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. What did you find out, Doris?
Yes, Kevin, he told me their game plan offensively today is a relatively simple one. He wants to see as many plays run through the low post as possible. He said physically, we're the stronger team, and we need to use that to our benefit. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Scooped up. Whiteside, good.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Whiteside. And it's Freak missing. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Warriors in Oakland.
And I believe what that game came down to was their ability to really knock down those triples.
Yeah, I thought the work they did on the perimeter was excellent. It was just too much for that defense, or really any defense for that matter, to handle.
Rockets the pass to Whiteside. And it's Winslow, that time on the assist by Whiteside. Winslow's got his first 2 points. Lakers leading by 3. Freak with it. He picked up 36 points in their last one against Golden State.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
For Miami, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Wade, and it's good. Fought through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Whiteside. Bang comes in for Winslow. And it's Chalmers in for Goran Dragic.
I love the offensive execution on that possession.
The Heat have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. The drive by Wade. Chalmers' shot is no good. Lakers have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. And Tucker has it in the corner. Now, Freak, 11 points in the game. He kicks it to Bass. Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered closely.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks. Better from that range.
There's 1:40 left in the first quarter. Bosch sets the pick for Johnson. Back to Chalmers. Takes a 3. Good. It's Johnson with the assist that time.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now that we have the chance to show you the teams in the top of the NBA in steals this year. In fourth, the Heat.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Richardson, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. Miami's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Bosch sets the pick for Chalmers. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Freak. 11 points in the game. Hits it from 3-point range. Freak's got 14 points.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
Here's Chalmers. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. No good from Bosch.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
From deep three-point range, and again for three. The basket is good from Freak. 17 points in the game.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Chalmers. Outside Bosch. No good on the buzzer beater. Both teams. And now a chance to hear from Chris Bosch about what it meant to him to become an NBA player, the fulfillment of... What a great cut from Chris Bosch. That's the kind of guy you can't help, Greg, but love for his attitude and ability to be, you know, in touch with that kid he once was. I know you played the same way. Chris Bosch is living the dream like you did and loving.
Yeah, that's a great point, Kevin. And I think most of the guys in the league feel that same way. I mean, they may not be able to say it or articulate it as smoothly as Chris does,
sure.
but inside every NBA player is a kid who's still thrilled to wear the uniform and play the game they love.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
I tell you what, the scoring has come in threes for the most part here so far.
Every time down the floor, it seems they're knocking down the triple.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Richardson is out there with Dragic. Then it's Winslow. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Dang in at the 4 slot. And Miami making a change here. Wade's checked in. A chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Warriors was just phenomenal. He finished with 36 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Winslow dishes to Wade. Got a hand on it. Holiday against Wade. Clarkson kicks to Freak. Dragic comes with the double team. Clarkson passes to Freak. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Freak's got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles. Dragic kicks to Whiteside. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Whiteside sets the pick for Dragic. Back to Whiteside. Randall against Dragic. Shoots. Miami no good on that time either. Last outing for Miami, it was a loss to the Suns.
Yeah, they were in a funk from the field in that game. Credit the defense, though, because even when they got open looks, no rhythm to knock them down.
Hey, guys, hey, every team has a night like that on occasion. It happens. Hey, we call them gong games. You just want to hit the gong, forget about them, and move on.
And a moment now to see some numbers for Randall. He's around 6 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Numbers solid, not spectacular, and sometimes what you see is what you get.
And we finished one half of basketball. Lakers lead by 8. Enough.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach.
34. The Heat, 26. Your safety is up.
And now the third quarter about to get going.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Freak. He has 23 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from three, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
Freak in at center. Randall out there with Mo Harkless. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Holiday in at the 2. That's the Laker 5. Here's Freak. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Freak's good.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Charlotte Hornets playing against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Taking a look at the Lakers, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. Got a couple of minutes here before tip-off. Let's talk about the best of the best. The category this time around, ball handling. Kenny, who's got the best handle?
The best handle in the league right now? Oh, easily. Kyrie Irving and Steph Curry. I'm going Kyrie number 1, Steph Curry number 1A. Because
That's my alarm,
I
Eddie.
say this, Steph Curry has to use his handle to get his shot, but Kyrie uses it all the time.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you all the action. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke.
Ready to go?
This game marks the end of this stretch at home for the Lakers. back on the road tomorrow. Lou Williams still injured. They're counting the days until he returns.
Yeah, I hear you, Kevin, but really it's an issue for both teams in regards to the injury situation. So it's a matter of which team can rise up and show the fortitude necessary to play through the injuries and still come out on top.
And there's probably a lot of sympathy these teams have for one another. They're both going through it, if you will, at the same time.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. Kidd, Gilchrist, and Williams are at the forward spots. Batum is out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Jefferson in at center. And here's Clarkson following the three-pointer by Nicholas Batum. And it's Freak missing. Now Batum coming off a stellar performance against Boston. Walker's shot is off. Now here's Clarkson, guarded by Walker. There's Freak. The long distance three is built. Freak's got 5 now. Here's the Hornets with the ball. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And that one's good, Simmons.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Outside, Walker. Screen by Jefferson. Left side, Walker. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Now, here's Batum. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Now here's Freak. Nicholas Batum unable to get his shot to go. Here's Freak. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Now, here's Walker. He really was a guy who also stepped up in that game against the Celtics. 6 to shoot. Here's Williams. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And I'll tell you guys, I mean, to see the improvement he's made in his free throw shooting in the space of just one season, I think it's been remarkable.
And that one's good. Free.
The shooting percentage is really solid so far, fellas. Good start to this game for him.
Outside, Walker. Screen by Jefferson. Walker goes in. Excellent D there from Freak.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Lakers shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. He hits the second from the line. Hornets trail by 5. Outside, Batum. Jefferson kicks to Walker. Again, the miss by Walker.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Knocks it loose. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Hornets trail by 9. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Now here's Lamb, guarded by Holiday. Lamb, good.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
The lead pushed to double digits. And that's now 11 points for Freak.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. If what I heard holds true, I'd say their pick and roll is going to be their primary offensive weapon. He made sure that his guys knew that should be the play they run until the defense shows they can stop it. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
There's the screen. Pass to Lamb. The tray. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Inside, pass. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Walker. After the basket by Los Angeles. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now here's Freak. A 32-point game for him in the win against Miami.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
A great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
Here's Walker. They trail by 11. From the arc. No good from Lamb. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
How about the athleticism on display defensively in that win?
Yeah, it was reflected in their shot block total, Greg. I mean, they were very disruptive, which I think is a combination of hustle and muscle.
And a wide open look for Freak. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Wow, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
Well, that has been his shot today. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
And before the game, we heard from Kemba Walker. He talked about his mentality when he steps out onto the floor. You know, he may be having fun, but I'm not so sure playing street ball is really working out for Kemba, who needs to shoot better than 38% for the Hornets to go anywhere, doesn't he?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. I mean, what might be better than continuing to play the same game you've been playing forever is to take your game to a new level, and that's going to take some discipline. I think Kemba has more than enough talent to be able to do that, but that's his challenge moving forward.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
It's just been a long-range battle for them, and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
Freak, he's in at center. Randall out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Simmons in at the 2. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Now, here's Walker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Holiday, the pass to Freak. Back to Holiday. He dishes it to Simmons. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Now here's Freak. He's got 20. No good on the triple. Now here's Lamb. D right on him. Here's Marjanovic. Nobody near Kid Gilchrist. And the first shot of the night for him missing. Holiday dishes to Freak. Puts up a three. That is good. Freak's got 23 points.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which is the transition points.
Lakers number one.
I mean, they've been impressive on the defensive end, and they may have caught a few teams on off nights, but you've got to give them credit. They've made scoring a chore when you look at their opponents.
Harkless is checked in for P.J. Tucker. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Jefferson's checked in. And Walker kicks to Bargnani. 6 to shoot. Unloads from 13. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
And Holiday kicks to Freak. Back to Holiday. Pass to Randall. The feed to Freak. Shot is off. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That will be their second of 6 road games for the team. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat delivered quite a performance. He dropped in 32 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
And here is Kid Gilchrist following the three-pointer by Freak. Teardrop shot. Kid Gilchrist, no luck.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
From deep three-point range, and it's Freak missing. Hornets trail by 17. And Lamb kicks to Jefferson. Bargnani against Holiday. Lets it go from 11. The Lakers with the rebound. Freak's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Walker. Simmons passes to Freak. From deep. Rebounded by Lamb.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Kid Gilchrist dishes to Jefferson. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Boston.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
Timeout call for the Lakers. Ladies and gentlemen.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Freak. And so we wrap up the first half.